Hey guys, Ryan here again, and today I'm going to talk to you about is the fire service losing its focus? Well, I don't think it's really losing its focus. It's more or less changing its focus and modifying its focus. If we look back in history, when the first fire department was created by Ben Franklin, their sole job and purpose was to put fires out. That's the purpose of a firefighter in those times. Get as much water on as much of the building as possible, or wherever the fire was, to get it knocked out, to save as much life as well as property. They were using bucket brigades and horses and carriages. Today the fire service is slightly modified. Most departments in South Florida have EMS and fires. I know that there are some departments out there that are just fire departments, and there actually is some departments that are just EMS. But for the most part, they are both fire and EMS. And I think it's one of those things that the fire service's focus isn't really just changed from putting out fires, because we still do that, but it's kind of more or less evolved into helping the public in general. Back then, they didn't have building codes, they didn't have standards, standard operating procedures, they didn't have rules and regulations that, basically their job was to put the wet stuff on the hot stuff. And in today's world, it's very, very different. The buildings are differently made, especially here in South Florida with all the hurricane buildings and things like that. We need to know all our building types of construction, and as well as the systems in these buildings that they didn't have, like sprinklers, standpipes, halon systems. So there are more systems out there and that are checked on a regular basis in order to protect these buildings, and fires are more than not extinguished before we even get there. And so that's why the focus is not just putting out fires, it's kind of helping the public in general. Because not only now do we help out with fires, we also do the EMS field, we do car accidents and hazardous materials, we do dive calls. So there's a lot of branches of the fire department that they didn't have, and it's more or less not losing its focus, but changing its focus as time progresses to generally helping the public. Hope this video helps. I'll see you guys next time.